Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today update channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Will is tired of keeping secrets, and an enraged Brooke flies over to confront Katie about her new line. Ridge declares that the couture line is finished at Forrester, where everyone has gathered and champagne is flowing. Everyone, Eric Forrester, they raise a toast. Eric informs his family that he is inspired by them all. He's returned to his rightful place. He will be the center of attention in 2 days, according to RJ, Zend, and Steffi. Eric thinks he's lost. That was all him, according to Ridge. Dylan meets Dottie and Joseph in the design office, where they are getting a preview of the jewelry and couture line before the exhibition. When Joseph inquires about Ivy, they tell him she will return. The hope for the future diamond comes up as they continue talking about the bling. Dottie inquires as to if Electra is aware of how to obtain it. When Daphne Rose enters, she dazzles the guests. Joseph is amazed that Katie Logan has no chance of competing with them. Everyone at Logan is working non-stop to complete Hope's line. Katie invites everyone to pause and acknowledge their accomplishments. She is confident that the collection will be seen by everyone tomorrow. Before speaking with Will, Wyatt takes out the HFTF diamond and admires it in the showroom. Shauna interrupts and requests that Wyatt inform Allison that she is in charge of Logan's new jewelry business and does not require a hall pass. Will is drawn to this. After Shauna meets Will, who inquires about the jewelry line, Allison is dispatched. Shauna clarifies that she was added at the last minute. Will is unsure of his girlfriend's reaction to Logan's jewelry line directly competing with hers. Who else is expected to design jewelry, I wonder? Back in the other room, Deke is appreciative of the chance and says he could not have completed the ideas without Hope. Really? In any case, he hopes he won't disappoint Katie or her. Hope tells him that a lot will change tomorrow, but they will work together as a family. Liam and Bill accompany them. The Forrester show is receiving a lot of attention, according to Katie. They can be scooped by the press, which is in town. Spread the word, Hope says with a smile, as Liam hits the computer's send button. Hope offers Deke a motivational speech after everyone else has filed out, and he wonders if she is certain. Forrester's relationship with her mother will be rocked when her name is revealed. When Will's parents enter the showroom, he begins berating Logan for creating a jewelry brand that will compete with Electra's. There would be no more secrets, he assured his girlfriend. Dottie receives a text message in Forrester's design office informing her that Logan's new line will be released tomorrow. It appears that Katie is attempting to overshadow her sister once more, she sniffs. Brooke exclaims to RJ and Eric across the hall that she is thrilled to have Hope back at Forrester. Logan is dropping their new collection tomorrow, Daphne, Dottie, Electra, and Joseph exclaim as they enter the main office. The room is filled with murmurs and gasps. This is unbelievable to Brooke. She will not allow Katie to escape punishment. She stalks out after saying that. Everyone at Logan tells Will that Electra is capable of handling some competition. Shauna requests to know the name of their designer, but she is informed that she will have to wait until tomorrow to find out. The family members at Forrester lash out at Katie for exploiting the buyers who are in town for their couture show. Ridge maintains that he doesn't care. Katie tells Hope at Logan that she hopes her mother will be pleased with her. Allison yells that they are having trouble as the locked door shakes. Katie unlocks the door while Hope hides. Brooke confronts Katie about having a showing tomorrow after busting past Allison. Now is the moment. How are you able to do this? Katie maintains that their line was completed and that Forrester has nothing to do with it. It's going to be epic, she tells her sister. Brooke mockingly asks, if she's so confident, why doesn't she tell her who her mystery designer is? Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Bill and Katie's power play and Hope's cunning escape. By Heather Hughes on Comments, post a comment. Related, television, The Bold and the Beautiful, hot news, slider, soap opera, spoiler. 15. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Hope's cunning escape, Bill and Katie's power play. Spoilers for the bold and the beautiful indicate that Hope Logan Spencer will be able to think quickly and get out of a difficult situation. Here's what B&B fans should anticipate. Bill Spencer and Katie Logan Spencer will like to make a power move at Logan. Brooke Logan Forrester just stormed into Katie's office to confront her sister about Logan's upcoming launch, which takes place tomorrow. Brooke still has concerns about her new designer and believes that this is Katie's attempt to overshadow Forrester Creations, but Katie will counter that Brooke will have to wait till the line lowers like everyone else. Hope will choose to leave covertly rather than run the chance of being discovered by remaining behind the changing screen while Brooke and Katie's dispute intensifies. Hope will feel compelled to leave as soon as possible in case Brooke decides to investigate after hearing a noise or probing about. According to B&B previews, Hope will sneak out the door while Brooke is preoccupied with her escalating conflict with Katie. Hope will be relieved that she didn't blow up her involvement with Logan too soon, even if it will be a close call. Everyone at Forrester Creations will still be upset that Logan outperformed them by launching their product the day before Eric Forrester's fashion return. There will be greater outrage over Katie and Bill's move because the news just came out. Rich Forrester will undoubtedly reiterate his conviction that Logan cannot genuinely compete with Forrester Creations and that they should instead concentrate on producing the greatest collection. The Forrester will still need to manage the media attention surrounding Logan's declaration, though, and make sure they maintain Forrester's excitement as well. Bill and Katie, on the other hand, will use Forrester Creations' event to their advantage and take a time to rejoice. This is just another example of Katie and Bill attempting to capitalize on the Forrester success because all the major players will be in town anyhow. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Katie and Bill will be excited about the release of Hope's line, so keep checking back. Make CDL your go-to source for more thrilling Bold and the Beautiful spoilers and news. Are Brooke and RJ and Dylan from B&B the new rich? Now that Elektra and Will have returned, RJ has made the decision to move on. Dylan, a former roommate of Will and employee of Forrester Creations, is his new woman love. RJ had captured Dylan's heart while they danced and surfed all day. However, in contrast to many soap opera couples, RJ and Dylan have chosen to go cautiously. They are spending time getting to know one another rather than leaping into bed. RJ and Dylan are already attracting a lot of viewers' attention. The couple's plot has captured the audience's attention, and they are eager to see what comes next. And they might end up being the next Ridge and Brooke if one fan hypothesis is true. One member on a soap opera message board proposed that B&B use Dylan, RJ, and Elektra to replicate the Brooke-Ridge-Caroline triangle. The Ridge-Caroline-Brooke-Thorne saga from season 1 of the show is recounted here. Keep an eye out, Brooke will soon despise Dylan, who will conclude that she must be with RJ since it is her destiny. Caroline Spencer has been replaced by Elektra. Some fans think this might occur, particularly in light of RJ is starting to resemble his father. His only interest is to make Elektra jealous. Ridge frequently uses other women to incite jealousy, as many admirers recall. In an attempt to win back Caroline, who was with Thorne, he did it early on with Brooke. Like his dad, RJ will be caught between two ladies. RJ may still be interested in Elektra, but when he begins to develop feelings for Dylan, things will get messy. If Elektra exhibits jealousy, things will also get out of control. Elektra will have to make a difficult choice if he suddenly develops feelings for RJ. Does he risk everything to go after Elektra once more, or does he stay with Dylan? Will is mistaken, Elektra needs some rivalry. In the Logan showroom, Will ran into Wyatt and Shauna. Shauna identified herself as the new jewelry designer for Logan. Shauna was then questioned by Will on the jewelry brand. He was unaware that Logan was creating jewelry. He now needs to hide something else from Elektra. There is a conflict of interest with this specific secret. Elektra was the most popular jewelry designer in Los Angeles up until this moment. After working for Forrester Creations, she received her big break. However, after being likened to the jewelry queen Quinn, Shauna may now outperform her at her own game. Will is unsure about Elektra's response to this information. He must understand, too, that she is not the only jewelry designer in the area. FC won't be the only fashion label having a jewelry collection, Wyatt reminded Will. Shauna inquired as to if Elektra was concerned about competition. There was an issue with the jewelry line, Will informed Bill and Katie. He didn't know about it. He claimed to have assured Elektra that he would stop keeping secrets. Will has already concealed Hope's existence. However, this secret might destroy them. A little healthy competition might be beneficial for Elektra. She wishes she had something as spectacular as the well-known Hope for the future diamond. However, nothing in her selection would complete Eric's couture collection, especially his last appearance. Elektra might be inspired to concentrate on honing her craft by this competition. She confided in Dylan about her fixation with the Hope for the future diamond. For years, she stared at it. Elektra might be inspired to make her own diamond by this one. When Logan announces the launch of their new line, Brooke storms in and demands answers. Hope made a commitment to Logan, and Bill proceeded to demolish the dressmaker. Until Liam shows there, Hope, Deke, Bill, and Katie are arguing about fake fur and worrying over the boning in the bodices. Katie gathers them all for a motivational speech. Everyone will see why she believes in them tomorrow. Deke is beginning to doubt his plans, but they reassure him that they are excellent. His goal is to make them proud. Hope is staring and contemplating as Katie notices. Bill can't wait to go public. Hope concurs that it's time to get the information out, so they issue a press release. Hope spends some time reassuring her brother that he can manage this. She is pleased with his skill and his ability to manage under pressure. He claims that she is the focus of tomorrow's show and that he is available to assist in any manner he can. Is she truly prepared for what she's about to unleash, though? Allison is shocked to learn that Shauna is joining the company when she storms by her to join Wyatt and Will. He was unaware that they were also starting a jewelry brand. He is concerned about Elektra's response to competition. He is reminded by Wyatt that there is already fierce rivalry. When Bill and Katie arrive, their son informs them that he finds it difficult to keep the jewelry business a secret from Elektra. They assure her that Elektra is capable of handling competition. All of them are experts. Dylan is presented to Dottie and Joseph by Elektra, who also replenishes their champagne. When Joseph asks where Ivy is, they tell him that she would ultimately return from her leave. As the four of them discuss the HFTF diamond, Dottie questions whether Elektra is aware of how to obtain it. Joseph and Dottie say that Katie has no chance against Forrester and their scents as they smell Daphne as she enters. She distributes samples. When Dottie and Joseph get the Logan PR statement, they are shocked. It states that their collection will be dropped off tomorrow. Katie appears to be attempting to overshadow her sister once more, according to Dottie. As they get ready for their preview, everyone at Forrester is excited and sipping champagne. Ridge announces that the couture line is finished and will go on stage in 2 days. They raise a glass to Eric. He expresses gratitude to everyone for welcoming him back. They are honored to continue his legacy. He feels relieved that a difficult period in his life is finally coming to a close. Brooke raises a glass to that never occurring again. She is confident that they will experience one amazing rebirth after another. Eric came first, followed by Hope. She wishes her daughter was present. Brooke keeps whining about her sister and speculates about what she would do if Katie deceived her once more. Logan is dropping their new collection tomorrow, Dottie and Joseph declare as they walk in. Startled, Brooke won't allow her sister to get away with this. She rushes out. Ridge begins sketching and says it's just mirrors and smoke. The identity of Logan's designer is irrelevant. Katie assures Hope that tomorrow they will disprove Forrester. Eventually, she hopes her mother will be proud of her. Hope hides as Allison knocks on the door, and then Brooke storms in and demands to talk to her sister. She chastises her sister for launching their line before them. It will be awesome, according to Katie. Brooke is adamant about identifying the mysterious designer. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Sheila ruins Finn and Steffi's trip to Monaco with amazing outcomes. By Heather Hughes comments, post a comment. Related, The Bold and the Beautiful, television, spoilers, soap opera. 32. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Sheila ruins Finn and Steffi's trip to Monaco with amazing outcomes. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Sheila Carter is working on a scheme that will undoubtedly cause problems. Sheila wants more than Deacon Sharp has given her thus far, therefore she has been delaying signing the divorce papers. Sheila doesn't want to be completely cut off from Deacon's life, to start. Sheila at least wants to be Deacon's friend if they can't be romantically involved. We'll see how it develops, but it seems like Sheila might not be content to just be Deacon's friend. The 2-day monthly family visits Sheila is advocating for with John Finn Finnegan and Hayes Finnegan, however, are the most significant item on her list. Sheila might grow more and more determined to make that visitation happen even if Taylor Hayes is unable to persuade Steffi Forrester Finnegan to permit it. However, if Steffi gives in and permits supervised visits, Sheila might simply insist on spending more time with her family. In any case, Sheila will eventually travel to Monaco with Finn and Steffi. Will she ruin their trip with spectacular outcomes? According to certain behind-the-scenes rumors, Steffi will vent her rage on Sheila in some upcoming beach scenes. When a fight breaks out between Steffi and Sheila, it looks like Finn might have to act as referee. Naturally, given how B&B typically functions, we won't be shocked if Sheila ends up saving Steffi's life. Sheila might be invited to Finn and Steffi's vow renewal ceremony, if they have one, if there is a startling incident that changes the atmosphere. It would be intriguing to see what's in store for Finn, Steffi, Sheila, Brooke Logan Forrester, and Ridge Forrester since they will also receive Monaco airtime. The show's most recent location shoot featured church sequences. Stay into the CBS soap opera, The Bold and the Beautiful, as spoilers indicate that a lot of big news will be revealed later this summer. Make CDL your go-to source for all the fantastic Bold and the Beautiful news and spoilers.